Tuesday, everybody.
Happy Tuesday. Two for a good chew.
Oh, sorry?
Two for a good chew.
What's that mean?
Someone says, can I get a chewing gum? You said you want two for a good chew.
Oh, I like that. You said to me yesterday, Zoe was we were building some furniture for our office. And she was like, lefty loosey, righty tighty. And I thought, I don't even know if I've even heard that phrase before.
I think that's perfect. I say it every time I'm doing something, I say that.
Makes so much sense.
Yep. Keeps you right.
It does. And do you know what else I do? You know, left and rights.
What one's an L?
If you're not looking on YouTube, we're putting our hands out and the left is the L.
Yep.
And you know, if you're doing the alphabet right, and anyone will say to you, like, what letter, what number is J in the alphabet? Do you ever go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K? Or do you actually sing it in your head, the alphabet?
Yeah, I could never just say it, I don't think.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
No, maybe I could actually.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W,
J.
X. Can you do the alphabet? It's like ABBA, CUDA, F.
No. You'll be doing that soon.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
What? Where were we? And they were talking about the letter Z.
Oh, Mac. And he's like, is that Zoe with a Z? And I was like, we need to collectively change that because it sounds so sexy.
And I was like, no, Z.
No, Z. Z. It just sounds more sassy, doesn't it?
Z-O-E? No.
That was it, Zoe.
No.
Is it Zoe like Zoe? Why don't you like that? It sounds gorgeous.
But that's just not the way we say it.
Z-O-E.
Z-O-E, correct.
I don't know if I said this in the podcast, but when I came out from America, we were discussing about how people say route. So, you know, the route to somewhere.
Yeah.
And when I was in America, Charlotte's fiance was like, that makes no sense to me. It's route. And I was like, why though? He's like, well, we actually say about, out. But why do we change route to route? It should be route. Americans are right. I actually understand why the English language is so confusing for people to learn. We think it sounds so easy because obviously we speak it, but...
There's a lack of consistency going on.
Exactly. where, and where. There's so many different ways to say things. Yeah, very confusing. But the route thing made so much sense.
Is there anything more triggering than someone can't use the theirs right?
It's so triggering.
I mean, you can let like the odd thing off because in text sometimes I'm not trying to be right.
Yeah.
Like I'm just saying it quickly. Mm-hmm. But you can tell when someone just can't get it.
Yeah. It's like, come on. But where? Like, where were you? Sometimes that gets me. Let us know anything that you say.
No, but it's even weirder if I say it, route.
No, it's not weird.
It flows better with an English accent, at least.
Out. Maybe.
Route.
Anyway, let us know what you say, that things that you do to try and remember things in your head. Maybe you don't even think you do it.
Yeah, but now you'll think.
Yeah.
And realise you do it.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, let's get into the episode. I love a good rant.
Let's get into it. What's been a lot on your plate? What have you been up to? Have you eaten anything nice?
Ooh, good point. I went to a wedding at the weekend. So it was Richard's sister's wedding, which I've been telling you all about. It was in a gorgeous place, by the way, called Rudley Barn in Ayrshire. And it was just, she did it so bloody well. And she should be so proud of herself because honestly, I love weddings anyway. Yeah. Of course, I was an emotional freaking wreck and there was no bagpipes in sight, which is quite something because you know they get me. But honestly, I just knew the moment she walked through that, they slide open some like barn doors and she came in. Guys, my breath was taken away. I'm so dramatic, but I actually audibly gasped like, and you know, she looked gorgeous, but I don't know, just the whole thing just gets me every time. The song, she walked down to Caledonia.
Kalamazoo?
No.
His version or the other one?
A woman sings it. I'm doing that no justice. Anyway, so it was just beautiful. So that made me tear up. It was a humanist. So, you know, just love that where they just speak about themselves.
Yeah.
That was really nice. He was welling up, James, who she was getting married to. And Then they actually changed. So the barn room that it's in, they actually changed it 3 times over really quickly. So you go into the sort of like social area where the bar is whilst they change up the room. So initially it was the aisle, and then they changed it up to formal long seating tables.
For dinner.
Yep. And then you went out to like the back bit where she did the confetti and everything, which was really nice. And thankfully the weather stayed put for that bit. And then later on that evening, they changed it all to single tables with a big, massive dance floor.
Yeah.
The DJ was brilliant. He was a bit more of like a hype man. So that was good. And when they came and entered into the dining room, when they're like, welcome, you know, when everyone walks back in, they had their sunglasses on and they had something called 10 Minutes of Madness or 5 Minutes of Madness, where they just sing like, Mama's got a money, like songs like that.
Rave.
And everyone was spinning the napkins, and you just go up to the front of where they sat and just all absolutely go ape shit. And it was so fun. Like nobody had their phones. We were all just absolutely in the moment. And it was honestly incredible. Their first dance, they were being daft as shit, just typical them. It was just so good. So yeah, I just think those sort of weddings, they don't always need to be so, they
traditional.
It was just so fun.
Yeah.
The food was excellent. I had like haggis to start and like a nice pastry, the chicken, and then like a nice dark chocolate thing. Pizza van, which was the pizza van from Kelvin Grove Park. Have you ever seen that? It's just beside Ox and Finch. Can't remember for the life of me what they're called.
Yeah.
But they had them there, which was really good. Canapes while you wait, because that's one thing I will say about weddings. I'm always starving.
I know, because it starts early, so you don't really eat before it.
That's right.
And then you're kind of waiting for your dinner.
But they kept you going. Tunnocks tea cake tower, spicy margaritas when you entered. She just did so many things really nice, and I loved it. So good on her.
Good on
you, Hayley. She's now travelling in Italy, Sorrento. I saw in a story this morning she's in the Amalfi Coast. And they're going to Japan on their honeymoon next year.
Wow, love that. And
they did their own vows, and that ended me. It was just bloody gorgeous. I was an emotional wreck.
I just don't know if I could. It's public speaking.
Yeah, they did it really well. I don't know how on earth they did it. Richard did a speech, which was good.
Was that unplanned?
No. Him and his brother did a speech.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Don't everybody faint. Nobody faint. I went to Nando's.
Sorry?
I know. Now, if you've missed this on an episode...
You went to Nando's?
I went to Nando's, guys. So if you've missed this, I slagged Nando's hard 2 years ago because I used to love it. I went and it was fucking dog shit. Like it was the worst thing. And I thought...
I'm honestly shook to the core.
Same. We're with Richard's sister and his niece, and we're at the fort, and I was like, where can we go? And it was going to be between Five Guys, which I would have loved, but we wouldn't have needed to remortgage the house, or Nando's, which to be fair,
when it all adds up, remortgage house.
I know. To be fair, I was like, fucking hell. But they've got a new chicken Caesar wrap.
I've seen
and I saw it on the adverts as I was walking by. So I thought, you know what? I'll give that a bash. And I've never been to the one at the fort. It's massive.
Yeah, I've been quite a lot to that.
Have you?
I like Nando's.
No, not for me. Anyway, I've changed my mind.
Right, so it is for you now, or it's still not for you?
Well, it's still not for me. I think it's back in the bracket of what I thought about it before I had a really bad experience. It is good.
It's easy.
And it was all come out piping hot, which is, as we know, a big thing for me. Like sweet potato fries. I think I went for the chicken wrap because annoyingly the chicken Caesar wrap was sold out, so I was fuming.
That is annoying.
But do you know what I think gets you right, which really pisses me off? The whole refill thing that you get of your juice, fizzy juice, for £3.50. And I'm only filling that up once.
I know.
It's so expensive, isn't it?
But there's not two options to not do refill.
Yeah. It's just so expensive, I think.
Nando's is expensive. I don't love Nando's as in let's go out for Friday night dinner and go to Nando's.
Yeah, of course.
But I think if you want a wee midweek or even a takeaway, but you're being quite good and whatever, it's quite a good option for that.
Yeah, definitely. What I will
it's
say
expensive though.
The menu, from what I remember, was really good. They had loads of options on it now.
Yeah, it's quite varied now, I would say.
So anyway, this anti-chain restaurant snob over here quite liked it. I'll always like Wagamama's. I'll always like Five Guys. They're probably my top tier.
I like a wee Wagamama's, me.
Yeah, it is good. So yeah, I quite liked it.
There you go.
Went to Primark.
Was it good or shite?
No, it was all right. I'm trying to think what else I did. Do you know what I was thinking? What we should do, right, guys? I think this would be such a brilliant thing to do. Well, it would be brilliant for me to post on my Instagram, absolutely. But I would think it'd be such a good idea to share like offers of what restaurants have on. Like daytime menus. You know how they have like £10 Tuesdays or things like that?
Yeah.
Especially like Glasgow and Edinburgh, but even things like chain restaurants where anyone that's listening to this could go to all over the country. But I think that's a really good idea. You know how like in the school holidays, kids eat free in so many places as well.
But also, you notice these things when you're there on a weekend.
Yeah.
And as soon as you leave, you forget about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So what else has been on my plate? Me and Zoe got our office. So you'll see if you're on Patreon that that's going to be a next monthly special. The process of the office, it's bloody gorgeous.
It is, but it was really touch and go.
Yeah, we've had a bit of a nightmare with one particular company, which I need to give you an update on that after this pod.
Wow, okay. I mean,
I wrote a letter. I wrote a letter and they've come back to me.
We screwed in about 100 screws to then flip the desk over and for it to be faulty.
Yeah, it was pretty.
After wait 2.5 weeks for it, and it was meant to take 5 days.
It was tragic.
You know when there's just a moment and you think, I could just end it all now and I'd be quite happy? That was that moment for me.
Yeah, you were almost silent. It's like, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fuming.
And my wee sister was coming over for dinner that night because she's back from Egypt now. And I was going to make us a nice meal and I was like, I'm not cooking. Like, we're getting something in. Like, I can't do anything more today. Like, nothing more can happen.
I give up with life.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
That's it.
It was really fucking annoying. Anyway, it's looking good. We'll share some pictures when it's actually finished because we've got my little sister doing a really huge piece of artwork for us for it, which is, I think you're all going to flip in love.
I think that would be cool.
It's so cool. And a few other bits and bobs to arrive until it's finished. But we are in there actively working. Like we set up the computers yesterday, so that was really good.
We had like a working afternoon in it yesterday.
Yeah, it was good. We went to Reset Yoga before.
Perfect combination.
Very hard. Sorry, not yoga. Well, it's Reset, but we went to Reformer.
Yeah.
It was bloody hard, guys.
It was hard.
Fucking hell.
Are you sore?
Yeah, I am.
I'm a wee bit sore in at the armpits.
The teacher's Australian, and I just knew, I thought, this is going to be fucking hard.
Everything's better over there.
I know. Anyway, speaking of Reformer, we spoke last week about Legree.
Yeah.
And we said, I can't remember because I didn't listen back to the episode, but I think I said there's not one in Scotland, but if there is, let us know.
Correct.
There apparently is.
In Edinburgh.
And there's one in Edinburgh, and it's called, begins with T, I'm sure.
Tally.
Yeah.
Tally, Edinburgh Legree Fitness Studio.
And I had a little nosy on the page. It's relatively new by the looks of things. I think it was open like in January this year. But it looks like she lived in London before, so it makes so much sense.
Right, yeah, because the beds are all different bits.
Yes, it's got like the grids.
Oh, God,
However, we've got some inside scoop. 2 other people messages, one of them being the owner of said place. There's one coming to Glasgow. They're on it, and they're so excited, and it's called Aura Legree. It's already on Instagram. There's been no promotion for it yet, which this is your promotion for you, honey bunny. But yeah.
No, I don't know if I want it.
Why? Because we're all going to have to do it.
And it's hard. It's going to be really hard.
It's going to be really hard. Yeah, it's called Glasgow's first Legree studio, coming soon. Aura, A-U-R-A. How exciting.
I'm scared.
We're really good at predicting this stuff. Hey, thoughts?
We're ahead of the curve.
Yeah. And then, speaking of fitness, so any of our fitness girly whirlies, how many of you have signed up to the Gauntlet? It's been in Glasgow for a couple of years now.
Minus in this room.
Minus in this room, yeah. Although, I'm not decided yet. Anyway, so the Gauntlet is, if you don't know what it is, it's a fitness race. And I was actually hoping to speak about this on the pod because Rich is a big part of the team. He has been for a few years, but he's actually writing the 16-week program if you choose to do that. It's at the end of January. I think it's the 31st of January. I'm sure people listening to this have signed up because over 1,000 women have already signed up. It's actually sold out on the women's pairs. There's still a few, he said, a handful of tickets left for mixed doubles and male doubles, and male singles, I'm sure. But female singles and female doubles are sold out. So I was hoping to actually talk about it to promote it for them, but it's gone. Sorry, guys. But it's like High Rocks, but with less running, which I think it's like music to our ears. And you can take it in either solo or pairs, and it's open to all abilities, ages, with challenges like sleds, burpees, rowing, and the infamous sandbags, hurdles that people have a love-hate relationship with.
I hate all of that.
So anyway, I rang Simon, who is the owner of the Gauntlet. And I said, like, what can we do for our pod pigs? Because initially I was going to give you all a code, but sold out. in 2 days. But he's going to give away 3 spaces. So he's going to give away 3 spots, either mixed pairs or female pairs, because I understand that when me and Richard did High Rocks, a lot of you messaged and said that you were also wanting to do something like that, and also maybe any girlies on here that want to get into it. It's going to be fun. So end of January, and then additionally, if you want to do the 60-week program, which is a guided, program of getting you ready for the race, you can get in touch with Richard or any of the team on the official Gauntlet Instagram. So I'll share all the details in the description below. But all he asks is if you can just follow them, tag a friend into the post that I'll share, and we'll pick a winner. Well, they'll pick a winner.
Love that.
Yeah. So please do that.
Love that for all who can be arsed doing that.
And I think it's really cool I think it's really cool as well for Glasgow to have such a humongous fitness event that actually was born and bred in Glasgow.
Yeah.
And hopefully it will go far and wide eventually. I'm sure it will. So I'll share that information because I know lots of you girls listen to this podcast while you're running or exercising, and lots of you are into High Rock style stuff. So yeah, go for it, baby.
You do you, and you have a great time.
You be sitting at home with your new tits, loving life.
That's my excuse for not doing it. Because I'll be out of exercise for at least 6 weeks.
No, fair fucks, honestly, because that style of workout, which I've been quite open about, and so have you, I've just, since having Jensen, I've really just preferred to do more low intensity and more Pilates thing. It's working for me, especially when I can control what I eat. Having that doing those sorts of workouts takes a lot of commitment, and it's a lot on your body, especially when I was still recovering postpartum. So for me, I'm happy to just stick what I'm doing at the moment, and then when I want to get back into running a bit more high intensity, I'll do it when I'm ready.
If you ever do.
If I ever do, and if not, then. But what I will say is when I was doing it, I was fully into it. We were documenting that journey quite heavily on season 4.
Yeah. Well, I was saying yesterday, I'm just stiff.
Yeah, your hamstrings.
Really tight.
I think hot yoga will help you that,
Really tight.
Or stretching after you've done a workout with Richard where your muscles are nice and warm.
Who can we arse though?
I know, no one can be foot. You just want to get out, don't you?
Especially when I'm with Richard. I'm like, nice to see you. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Anyway,
what's been a lot on your plate? I feel like you've got a few things to discuss. You've got a really good thing and a really fucked off thing. It's like bittersweet what happened to you. Let's hear it.
Well, I got to Lewis Capaldi in the end. For all who care. Quite a lot of people cared, actually, to be fair.
Good.
People were on the journey with me.
That's good.
To get me there. Got there in the end. It was amazing. Everything I hoped and dreamed of. Emotional.
But you didn't cry?
No, but I could have. I don't let it happen.
Why don't you just let yourself just be free?
I don't need to be standing in a concert with tears down my face like my makeup's on. I had a winged...
You'll be in the moment and just be like, that was
small
so
brown winged
good.
liner on. That takes a lot of effort.
I was hyperventilating at David Gray.
I know, but that's just not
I was in
me.
a tough time then.
But I could have cried, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't like I was lump in the throat, but the tears didn't make it to the eyes, but they were happy medium. I just think... I know people go because he's funny and all that. I'm not there for that.
You were for the
I'm
songs?
there for the songs, the songwriting,
But was he funny? Does he do anything funny when he was there?
He spoke minimal, but I like that. I'm not here to hear you speak. I'm here to hear you sing. He said hiya and stuff.
Hiya.
And then hiya Glasgow, that kind of thing. And then there was a couple of songs that aren't out yet that nobody knows.
Ooh.
But one is literally about tell my mum and sister not to cry because I've killed myself.
Oh.
So everyone was really emotional at that, I feel.
Okay.
But it was a good song.
But
I like music like that. Bring me down. I like being down there.
You do. God, sounds depressing.
I like being there. I like being in that hole.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my safe place. So, moments like that, I kind of said, I wrote this song. I hope you'll enjoy listening to it. It was when I was in a dark place, but I'm back. And he was like, and that's me back for good, I hope.
Oh,
hope bit so. Of chat. But I think it's just quite moving.
Yeah.
Because of his situation. Because when you actually think about it, right?
It is a shame.
What's he similar ages to me, I think? Late 20s, nearly 30s. And he had to take 2 years off.
I know.
It is a shame.
Yeah. How's his tick?
Didn't have one.
That's brilliant.
There was a wee moment I thought, did you have a wee moment there?
Yeah. But is it tick or Tourette's? Is that the same thing?
Yeah, I think a tick.
I watched a documentary, but I can't remember.
But stress can bring it on, which is also what happened to him, stress and anxiety, but then you can control it. So it probably will, I'd imagine, keep through every so often.
Yeah.
But
Because
anyway,
can you imagine walking out to that amount of people? That would
that's
bring
what
it
I mean.
on,
Like,
surely.
I bet you're like, okay, I'm 100% better, and in your first show, you could probably just go right back to the start.
Yeah.
Nerves.
Do you know what he should probably do? He should maybe start doing like a few small shows in his hometown.
I would like if he did that, when they talk a bit more and it's a bit more intimate. Like, he's one of the people that I would like to go to that with, him and James Morrison. Anyway, and Dave Gray, obviously. Any man, my guitar, perhaps. So got there in the end, went to Duke's Umbrella for dinner before.
Is it nice?
Really good.
Didn't you have haggis, sneeps and tatties?
Correct.
Oh my God.
The roast was on, but we decided to not go for the roast, actually.
Was it a Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday. Cosy vibes. I think it's really nicely decorated in there.
Right.
Like, you don't notice it unless you really look around because it's quite dark, but it's gorgeous, I think. Anyway, I had patty to start, obviously. Hadn't had that in a while. I thought, well, I'll be having you. And then I had haggis, sneeps and tatties from main. My mum had like pea and something fritters to start. And then she had the pie of the day.
What was that?
Chicken mushroom.
Ooh, good grief.
Did say it was lovely though. And it looked nice apart from the mushroom part. Had a wee spicy margarita and then a wee red wine with my meal.
Love it, Zoe.
It was gorgeous. And I actually was thinking, that's a good place for Christmas time when you're going along to pantomimes and that. It's not actually that far from the Hydro and like the SEC and even like the Kings and everything because it's dead cosy.
Yeah.
But it's also good food and good drinks. So loved it. My mum had never been and she really wanted to go, so I thought I'll take her there. Anyway, in the process to this, I got scammed for Lewis Capaldi tickets.
Oh my God. Can't you believe it?
And do you know what? I'm not even annoyed about the monetary value fact, right? Because it could have been a lot worse as in the cost. But also just the reason I'm annoyed is because I'm like, how was I so stupid? Because I'm not stupid like that. I feel like I'm quite, like I would just be like, yeah, fuck it, I'm sure they'll be fine. I'm looking into it, I'm comparing my Ticketmaster to their screenshots and all that, got right to the end, sent the money, no tickets. Fuming.
You got royally scammed, by the way. That's like a proper operation.
Well, it was a fake Ticketmaster app.
Yeah.
Like a full app that a link gets sent.
Which is sad because they did that whole thing to stop that.
The
transferring thing, yeah.
Well, that's kind of what the convincing part was because I know that's what you do because I've done it before. Like even just my mum's transferred me my ticket kind of thing. So that was kind of like, to me, sort of like the selling point a wee bit because I'm like, well, that's how it needs to be done. How could you possibly do that if it wasn't real?
And she sent you the screenshot as well of it saying transferred to your email address
and a link though. And your tickets have been transferred, like open to accept. But it was a full Ticketmaster like looking thing. But see if you've not got one to exactly compare it to, how would you notice like a slight difference? You wouldn't. So anyway.
Do you reckon maybe it's like done on AI?
Probably, yeah. Victim of a scam. Me. Embarrassing.
So bad. But did you see Lewis Capaldi's been sending people flowers? I think you deserve some. Did you see that?
I think, yeah, it's people that bought his single, I think. Because see, for pre-sale...
How do you buy a single?
CD.
Is that still a thing?
Yeah, I don't know how you play it though. Like, I've not got a CD player. But basically, so see when pre-sale came out,
right,
you could register for pre-sale through buying a single.
Got it, so, okay.
Like, I started a journey and then was like, I'm not fucking buying a CD. Like, I'll manage to get
Was it a record or a CD?
No, a CD. Because see, if it was a record, I'd probably buy it because his new album cover's quite nice. Like, I'd put it up in the wee room.
Yeah.
But I thought, I'm not going through all that. So I think it's maybe people who did that.
And was it just people in Glasgow? Or was it just because I follow people in Glasgow?
It was just Abby Blythe that I saw get it and I was laughing so much because she was like,
why that was dead funny.
Who are these from?
By the way, speaking of Abby Blythe, how amazing that her voice has come back.
No, I know, because we met her out and her voice was still away. And we were in a loud restaurant and it's like, you actually couldn't hear and it's a fucking sin.
I know, it was so bad, but...
I couldn't go with that.
No, I know. I've never heard of that before, you know.
No, I know. But it's mad what, like...
It was gone for, 6 weeks? Anyone that doesn't know,
stress and anxiety takes like a toll on your body.
She completely lost her voice basically from stress. And I never knew that was a thing, but apparently your nervous system like attacks
your voice box.
In some cases.
It's actually called something, like it's a proper thing.
I can't remember.
Because I remember looking it up at the time, so I was like, how to avoid?
Yeah.
It's more like what if it never comes back?
It will.
No, but sometimes it maybe it doesn't, but hers is, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw that she got flowers and I was pissing myself.
Yeah, it was so funny. What did she say? I made us piss.
I don't know. I think I commented because I was laughing so
Maybe it was
much.
something about dying or something. Like, guys, what's going on?
About I go to heaven or something, she said.
That's it.
Because the song's like about heaven.
Oh, right.
But yeah, so victim of a scam, give the sympathy over here, or you can laugh at me, whatever. There's a mixed bag out there. But
No one would laugh at you.
I got there in the end.
I'm glad. Looked like you had a great time. Did your mum enjoy herself?
Yeah, she loved it.
Good.
She's not like his biggest fan, but this is where me and my mum are similar. We just love music.
Yeah.
And even though I don't know if a lot of people would class his music as good music, but actually as if you're a music kind of person.
Listening
you know what I mean?
to the lyrics, yeah.
Yeah, so loved it. Loved it.
We love Lewis. We do.
The thing I've got to say is I bought a new pan. And a new, it's not a spatula, it's a flipper.
Okay.
Thing.
Yeah.
Because
just product of the week.
Product of the week is my new non-stick frying pan that might give me diseases.
She texted me yesterday like, am I going to die? And I was like, maybe.
Why is
but
that though?
It's something to do with non-stick pans, and when it gets to a high heat, the materials of the non-stick turn into another sort of chemical.
And it goes into your food?
Yeah. So you just need to be careful. But what I will say is anyone listening that are on the market for pans get this question all the time. Green Pan is a fantastic non-stick pan.
And does that call itself non-stick as well or not?
Yes, but it's different sort of materials. It's very, very good. And actually the pans that I have from Green Pan have actually lasted me the test of time. When we went to Sterling Furniture, actually, I noticed that they were selling them in there. So you can you can get them from like John Lewis or online, but they are in Sterling Home, I noticed. But also anything like stainless, cast iron. I know they're an investment, but they will last you forever.
Well, after my morning the other day, I would invest in a good pan.
But what I will say is I probably wouldn't cook pancakes in a cast iron pan.
No.
It's hard, especially with a gas hob. It's really difficult to get the temperature right because cast iron heats up so much it retains the heat. But I don't know if you can use cast iron on an induction hob. I could be wrong. I hate induction hobs personally, so I don't know how to work them.
No, I don't.
But I know you need to get certain pans. So if you do have an induction hob, you'll need to check if your pan is suitable, and that could be where you're going wrong, like your food's probably burning and stuff. But you were trying to make my pancakes basically, and she sent me about 3 pictures, and I was like, okay, this is worrying. If that's not working, have I wrote the recipe wrong?
It's not you, it's me.
But you were blending the cottage cheese, so it's a thinner consistency, but I think you're saying it was your pan?
Well, I just think it's my pan because I feel like it is quite sticky with other things that I make.
Yeah.
And it dips at the edges before it goes up. So like they were kind of running to the edge.
Yeah. That's annoying when that happens.
Yeah, and my like flipper spatula thing has got that sort of rubber edge on it. So I feel like it's not that thin to kind of like get under it. So I was getting under, and when I was trying to flip, it was just halving, like just breaking down the middle. And it just annoys me because I don't really make things with effort very often. So I did a batch, didn't work, bin. Did another batch, didn't work, bin. And then I had the odd wee bit left. So I tried it again in my smaller pan.
Did it work?
No. So what annoyed me the most...
So why didn't it work in the smaller pan though?
It's obviously my consistency, or the other thing I have is like, am I using enough oil? Like what the oil situation, it's not bubbling.
Right, well when we're next together, I need you to make that in front of my eyeballs and see what
Yeah, I need a like in-person tutorial.
Maybe you should be my tester for just food of like, I'll put a recipe out there, you follow the instructions and we can see how easy it is. But then, you know, this is a thing that that gets me sometimes when people make my recipes. It's like, by the way, I tried your recipe the other day, which just doesn't happen often. It's usually a success. I was like, oh yeah, how was it? Well, it was good, but it didn't work out. And I was like, okay, well, what did you put in it? Well, I didn't use that, I didn't use that, and I didn't use that, but I used that and I used that. And it's like, well, that's not my recipe then, is it?
No, to be fair, I didn't put lemon in it.
Well, that probably wouldn't have made a difference.
Well, I did think that, because I'm not really
for flavour.
Into lemon flavour and stuff like that. I just like the blueberries. Also, do you know what was annoying me? My blueberries were massive.
Okay.
And it was, I think that was also affecting it.
Right. All right.
Because they were really, they were kind of not pushing into the mix. They were kind of half pushing in, sitting on it.
It sounds like your mixture needs to be a bit thicker then, so it pours in, so it's not as thin and spread, so they would sink in a bit more.
But the pan needs to not dip to spread them.
Lol,
we're trying again.
Blueberry pancake gate. What I will say is what we should do in a few weeks, because guys, we're here, it's here before we know it, is Black Friday list.
Yeah.
And what I can do is I can put together a list of things, kitchen essentials that I love, that I think you should all get for Black Friday, because I get a lot of questions about knives and pans and blenders and whatnot.
And also, I'm moaning about a pan. Like, I've lived there for nearly 4 years, so like things are going to need replaced at some point. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also, we would have just bought like what we bought. I wouldn't have been like, is this a good pan at that time?
Tell you what is an excellent pan, and I did get this gifted, guys. So, and I appreciate it's expensive, but Hexclad.
Is that was the one you were using in your pancake video, wasn't it?
Oh my God, it's fucking amazing. It is the one I used in the video.
No, what annoyed me about Pancake Gate was I got no pancakes. I used all my cottage cheese. I ran out of my supplies to keep trying, or I would have kept trying probably. But I had like all the washing to do.
Yeah.
But no
it's all
food
stuck
out of
to
it.
the pan. Fuming. Tell you what, I'll give you a product of the week. This is such an adult conversation. But you know, Fairy do this now without the soak spray.
I've seen that in B&M.
It's really good, Zoe. Go and get it.
Is it?
Yep.
We actually stopped and looked at it and thought about it and didn't pick it up.
And do you know what else I'm loving so much? The combination of Fairy washing pods with the Fairy beads and the Fairy fabric softener. Your clothes smell absolutely sensational.
3 products.
Yep. Well, I'll always do that. I'll always do the beads, the fabric softener, and the washing pods. What are they called?
I do washing powder and...
Oh, you do powder, do you?
Powder, because the pods stick to your clothes. Do you ever get that?
No.
I always get the wee blue, like...
little gooey bit.
Bits.
Yeah, to be fair, that has happened. But do you think that's because it's been stuck into the door of the drum and then it gets back into it and it's not actually...
Well, it needs to go in first.
Yeah, okay.
Your pod needs to go in first. But I just get sick of that, and then I just do the fabric softener / scent booster in the drawer as well. Nothing goes in with the clothes for me.
Because we were talking about Melissa's wardrobe being amazing at washing clothes, and she did post a story 2 days after you said, guys, if not did you follow Melissa Wardrobe, you need to, she's iconic. But I use powder when it comes to like Oxy like whites.
Whites, yeah.
And Jilly told me when she came over before I had Jensen that she uses the colour catcher sheets, and she said it's really good if you're putting loads of baby clothes into the drum, you don't want the colours to run. And I never thought they would work, but they do.
Jason's mum was telling me about them the other day actually as well.
But anyway, speaking of Melissa's wardrobe, if any of you follow her, have you seen that she's bringing out a brand? By this point, we don't know what it is, and I think it's homeware.
We're guessing it's stainless steel.
Homeware.
Yeah. Like kitchenware, like dishes and...
Don't love the name.
The Lux, me neither.
Le Lux.
There's just something about, and this is coming from me who's really good at business names. Really good at creative business names. Right, so I can judge. The word lux and edit to me, no shade to anyone, but it's just given me like a uni project back in the day.
Yeah.
Like I just feel we've moved on from that.
Mm-hmm. No, like, I do actually agree with you.
For example, just use your second name, like it's easy enough.
So creative.
And it's really professional.
But do you know what it is though?
I just think she could do so much better.
But that's probably because we initially thought it was going to be a clothing line. But actually... It totally depends on what it's going to be.
Also, Le Lux, Le Creuset. Like, is she trying to like do that sort of like lay?
Maybe.
Because it's maybe like
listen, it will work because it's her.
Oh, it doesn't matter what the name is.
Oh.
Well, shame we don't like it, but if there's something I'm into, I will purchase it all.
Melissa's Wardrobe, if you don't know who she is the influencer, but she's also Stormzy's stylist. She's Stormzy's best friend. And she's the one that pumped up Blank Street so much, and she did the Mel Made Me Do It cinnamon style Blank Street matcher.
Yeah.
And then she also is a big time fan of the Aveeno body oil, and she was on if you went to London, she was on all the London Underground ads and stuff. She
also is the one who sells out of all the M&S good stuff.
She does, yeah. She's pretty iconic actually. She's very zero bullshit, but then she is quite savage online about places she doesn't like, which I do like that. But sometimes, like for me personally, I love being so honest, but I am very conscious. If I don't like something that much, I've got nothing good to say about it, I wouldn't post it at all because I appreciate it's someone's business, it's someone's, like people work there.
Someone might have a different experience there.
Exactly. I've been told that Kelvin Grove, you know how I love them for at breakfast. They do an excellent Sunday roast. I'm definitely going to try that next, guys, by the way. But somebody had messaged me to say they loved it more than the Clarence roast. And in my head, right, this is why I always say about when I share something that I love, no one's ever going to agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even places that I go to, they might not enjoy it. You can't guarantee that when you go there, the waiter's on the ball that day.
Yeah.
The chef might have had a really bad day. There might be really a different chef and it was shit. It's just so difficult for me to give
Also, people like different things.
exactly recommendations. And I've hyped up something so much because I personally think it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone else goes and says, that was well overrated. This one's better. And I'm always like, okay, fine, I'll try that then. I'm so up for trying other things. But it's really difficult giving recommendations. And when you bash something so hardcore like that, someone else might be like, well, I really like that. A bit like my Nando's gate. They're like, what the fuck, you snob? But I had a really bad experience.
Yeah.
So
it just depends. Everything in this life just depends.
And that's a good talking point about Paula's Choice. So I was saying a few weeks ago that I love the Paula's Choice BHA. I've been loving it, should I say. We had a few questions in the chat. Zoe was saying, like, you've really broke out recently.
And it's that.
You think it's that?
I'm telling you it's that because the exact same thing happened the last time I bought and tried it. And I just forgot.
And our skins, like my skin's reacted so amazing to it. Your skin's different. So like, even giving recommendations for products.
Like round my chin, deep sore spots. Now, I've not had that in months.
Really?
I've had good skin for a wee while now.
Yeah.
But it's okay. We just stop using it. We go back to the basics.
Exactly.
And we start again.
Yeah.
Not a problem. So I've been scammed. I've got spots. Our desks were faulty.
Yeah.
I'm going into the last year of my 20s.
That's exciting, Zoe, though.
Anyone else want to throw shit my way this week?
We can think about it.
Because see if you do, you got one of these. No
Zoe, let's talk about your last year of your 20s. You excited?
Woo-hoo. No.
How are you feeling about it?
I'm not bothered about the number.
Right.
But what I've recognised is I'm very unbothered about it being my birthday, and that's not like me.
I've got a good topic to talk about next week then. Or maybe the following week by the time this pod comes out. Let's talk about the shit I've turned 30 up that we've spoke about we want to do for so long.
Yeah.
Let's get everybody on this podcast that listens that's over 30 to let us know the best thing that you did in your 30s and what Zoe's got to look forward to. And anybody that's in their 20s, tell me, or tell us, should I say, what you're most excited about going into your 30s or what you're most fearful for.
Mm-hmm.
And we can discuss. Let's do it. Let's make it a really good positive episode.
Love it.
About things to look forward to in your 30s.
I'm not bothered by the number at all, to be honest, because I can't believe I'm not 30 yet.
I know. But people are, though.
Because like, you're all approaching 40 and I'm not 30 yet. So like it's quite nice.
Fuck.
But it is more that am I just becoming unbothered with my birthday? And I don't want that to be me. I love a birthday.
Yeah. You're going to the south of France.
Next week.
You are. I was thinking, is that going to be your birthday? But no.
France, London, Lisbon, all in the space of 10 days.
God, what a bad life you have.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
Zoe actually has moaned about it, guys. Shock horror.
Do you know what it is for me? I'm just ready to be cozy, I'll be honest about it.
Zoe.
See when I'm there, I'll have the time of my life.
You will.
And see when I'm like getting ready to go and all that, I'll be like, yes, here we go, buzzing. Because when I talk about it, I am. But see when I'm at home and I'm all cozy, I'm like, like I put my Hello Autumn doormat out the other day and I thought I'm ready for this. But I can't bring the pumpkins out until I'm back.
Yeah.
Because it's really setting like the wrong vibe. Like I need to kind of be still in like my summer, hot girl summer era the now. Like it's not ready for the pumpkins.
Guys, I'm so ready for a bit of autumn.
No, I am, but I need to delay.
Yeah, I am so ready for it. Whilst we're on the topic of things to look forward to, Summer I Turn Pretty. Tonight. I'm annoyed that our podcast is recorded a week in advance because it's tonight. Is it the final?
Yeah.
Oh!
All I can say is thank fuck.
Really,
At this
Zoe?
point, let's just see what happens and get it over with.
I never thought it would take a turn where she goes to Paris.
Everyone's annoying me.
But I honestly feel like everyone's annoyed me from the start pretty much.
Yeah, they're all quite annoying, but I do still love Connie Baby.
Connie Baby.
But he needs to get the dream Matt Moose off his face.
off his face.
And he needs to take a wee wet wipe to those lips.
We need to blame the makeup artist for that.
Why
for that
has he
set.
got no colour in his face?
Yeah, it's giving vampire.
But then he went to like a Calvin Klein thing at New York Fashion Week and he looked the same.
Oh,
Maybe
it's
he's low in iron or something. He's got an iron deficiency.
Did you see that TikTok where it said predicting what all of the characters' Instagram profiles would look like? And it was bang on.
I love all these
TikToks. It was bang on. It was so good.
I like all the ones when it's like a TV show or a movie and it's like what they all get paid.
Yes.
You see them, I love that. The Housemaid film's coming out soon.
The trailer.
I think it looks brilliant.
It looks bloody brilliant.
Molly, her pal's a pure movie connoisseur, right? She's like, that looks shite. But she thought Sinners was good.
Sinners was shocking.
That was the worst film I've ever seen.
No, movie geeks love it though. And that is probably because it's so weird and wonderful and like all like different. But it took a turn for weird.
But I feel like I can appreciate stuff like that, but that just was giving me like what's going on here.
The music was good though. I liked all the jazz. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, I like the music.
I was loving so much of that movie actually, in fairness, until it turned weird. I was like, this has just ruined it for me. Me and Richard were looking at each other like, what the fuck?
I know,
and he loves vampires and shit like that as well.
But I don't mind stuff like that either, but I think it needs to be like the whole movie's that, or it's not.
Anyway, listen, I do think it's definitely worth a watch because you know these films, right, that are weird, they win awards because you remember them.
No, I know. They're quite
and they
kind
took
of
a
like
risk.
Yeah. You need to see it once sort of thing. But Molly said to me the other night she was watching it again and I was like, the fact you were watching it again though.
She's got too much time on her hands. But she also works for Sky, so she's a proper... She has the dream job for her personality.
Absolutely.
Like, she's thriving. No wonder she thrives there, honestly. She fucking does so well. But anyway...
Meanwhile, I'm just buzzing off The Housemaid and Wicked, and I'm staying in my lane for that. I'm happy with that.
Well worth being buzzing about.
Couldn't agree more.
I think the Housemaid trailer looks so good. And if you've not read the book, interestingly though, Molly said, that looks shit. I got into the book and I had to give up. It's like, wait, so you didn't even know the twist at the end? No. And she's like, no, obviously I'm not going to say what the twist is, but it was actually really good.
I said in my group chat the other day, nothing makes me happier, and this is fucking 29 for you, that I'm in the stage of my life where I'm reading the book before watching the film.
Yeah.
Because remember when you were young and it's like, you should read the book first, the book's always better. And I'm like, I don't fucking read, shut up.
Yeah.
And now that's me.
Do you remember when you never read a book? And now look at you read every night.
I do read every night, by the way.
I know you do.
I'm reading The Teacher by Frida McFadden right now.
I saw you wrote
that. Is that her name?
You wrote
Frida
that
McFadden, something like that.
Booked and Busy Chat. I saw you wrote that.
Yeah, I'm loving it. I like her books though. She's the same woman as Ward D.
Yeah, but I've read another book of hers.
The
What's
Girls
that?
Who Disappeared. Did you not get me that?
No, sorry. Did she write The Housemaid?
Oh, aye, she did.
Yeah, sorry. I was thinking I've definitely read a book of hers, right?
I like her a lot. I like her, and I do like Colleen Hoover. I'll be honest, I like an easy read, and I like
our friend wrote in the chat.
Claire
she's giving
Douglas,
Jacqueline Wilson vibes, and I was like, I love Jacqueline Wilson. Slay sis.
I'm not getting into my bed to be pure like staring at a book all hyped up and like having to look up every second word. I'm getting in it to enjoy a wee read and doze off. That's what I'm there for. My brain's enough during the day.
I know.
Okay, so that's me then out. That's all I've got to tell you.
Has anybody been watching The Girlfriends on Prime?
I've heard that's good.
I'm going to try and start that next, actually. I think.
So I'm going to restart.
Stranger Things.
Correct.
Wow. Maybe I should start that. Because I got into that and I didn't get into it, should I say?
No, but I don't blame you because you just need to force yourself, and then when you're in it, you're like, wow, that's unreal.
I know we've spoken about this before, guys, but I just don't know how I feel about watching little kids and like living their little fantasy dream. For me, that just does not resonate with my life.
I do know what you mean, but it doesn't feel like that when you're in it.
Does it not?
No, and also they're getting older.
But saying that, I absolutely love Harry Potter and I could watch that from the beginning. I loved Harry Potter 1, 2, 3, 4, then it got weird.
I've never hated something more than Harry Potter. Like, well, actually Taylor Swift's probably more. But Harry Potter to me is like, no, Jason stopped talking to a girl once because she liked Harry Potter and I went, I don't blame you, honestly, I don't.
Really?
Yeah. There's no one more unbearable than Daniel
Radcliffe, I'm really sorry, honey, but he was a really bad actor.
No, but when another film comes up and I'm like, you're looking for a film, he's in it.
You just think of Harry Potter. I know.
No, though, because he's always the same annoying person. But I don't know, there's just something about these films that I'm like, oh, no.
Honestly, guys, just give me drugs,
but you know
gangs and sex and I'm in for it. I just hate all this shit you're talking about.
Well, yeah, but Game of Thrones is full of sex.
Yeah, but all like what's it called?
Shagging. I said it
Methodical.
last week.
Mythological sex.
I said it last week, or hold your hole. Doesn't matter if they've got cowboy hats on or whatever, is it really?
Talking of cowboys, I never got into Yellowstone either.
Oh,
and everyone loves that.
Me neither.
I said that to Rich. This is such a negative program you're watching. Explains everything. But this is just everything. Everyone is so angry at everyone.
I'm kind of in a stage right now where I really want to watch a lot of like good films and good programs. Like I want to be quite a TV geek. Like that's what I want to spend my evenings doing.
Yeah, I'd like to get stuck into something.
And Jason's just so not on that vibe. Like he can't be arsed. He's like, I've seen police dramas 45 million times, but I do love that.
I love BBC dramas.
Me too. But he just goes through such stages of like not being into the TV.
Who've done it? Have you ever watched Grey's Anatomy?
I've watched it all.
People seem to love that, and I'd quite like to get into that. I tried a couple of episodes.
So long though.
Is it?
You've got 23 seasons to watch.
I checked out.
And they've all got about 18 episodes, I think.
No, sorry.
Because I used to watch it with my mum, and then I fell away. And then I went back and rewatched it all maybe a couple of years ago. I probably got the last season to watch still, actually.
Give me a 5-piece BBC drama, whodunit, a bit of murder, a bit of sex, a bit of gangs, a bit of drugs. I fucking love it.
Yeah. I do agree with you in that one.
And this is where we all differ, guys. You like what you like.
To be born if we were all the same.
Anyway.
If anyone can hear me loud breathing through my nose, it's because I whitened my teeth in the agony and I can't breathe through my mouth. Or my teeth might fall out. Anyway, a couple of dilemmas to end the episode.
Let's go for it, honey.
Not speaking to my in-laws with baby's birthday party around the corner. Atmosphere will be chef's kiss.
I see on the cake.
I think I'm very people-pleasing in the family department.
You really are.
Like nothing really has happened for me not to be, really. No. But I would never be in that situation. I just don't think. Although put a baby in the mix, maybe things would be different. Because you're maybe more precious about things.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm the same. Like, nothing really bothers me that much.
Like, I can't imagine not speaking to Jason's family. Like, I think I would just always let things...
slide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my advice to that would be just leave them too. It's your kid's party.
There'll be loads of other people there at the party that you can mingle with to avoid the situation if you need to. And they're not, hopefully, going to ruin the day for their grandchild, are they?
I'd just be saying, it's my baby, it's my party. It's my rules.
Basically, that's what I always think about first birthday parties, right? Because I went to my first one the other week. That was a party for the adults. We were all drinking Prosecco. It was great fun. I mean, the kids had a great time, but I was like, this is fantastic.
Thoughts on polynucleotide injections? I'm considering, have either of you had this done?
No, but I'm desperate to get it done. Guys.
I've heard nothing but good things, I feel.
Same. When I'm able to have all this, it's over for all you bitches. I can't wait until the winter.
Inject you up?
No, it's going to be when we have a podcast break.
You're going to come back and we're going to be like, whoa.
You're going to be like, who is she?
I love that for you.
Same.
I think fair fucks. I've not had it, but when I got Botox last time I mentioned, I got it at my smile lines because the lines were starting to come down the way.
Yeah.
From my eyes. I don't mind smile lines. I think they're cute. And she said if that doesn't work to maybe try polynucleotides, but that did work for me.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to Project Skin on Monday, where Zoe always raves about, in Uddingston for a facial. But my mum's coming up actually to see Jensen and be with us. And for years, she's always moaned about her
hyperpigmentation.
I don't, obviously, she's aging beautifully, but she actually has pigmentation and sunspots on her face, and they're actually getting larger, and she's really self-conscious about it. And I just feel like in Glasgow there's so many people that are so well educated in this, and where I'm from there's just not many people like that. I'll be completely honest. Like there's just so much choice here and knowledge on skin. So I said to my mum, when you come up, look, I'll treat you for your birthday for a nice facial. Anyway, she's actually going to have a peel, I think, like a proper peel, quite invasive one, and then maybe look at some sort of needling. But she's been incredible, by the way. Her name's Emma, and she's been back and forth messaging me about my mum's skin, and I'm guessing she's trying to do a bit of a consultation over message because my mum lives down south. But when my mum comes up for the week, we're just going to have a really good look at it, and I will definitely document it for anybody that listens to this that might have mature skin and maybe feels the same way. And my mum's never had anything like that. She's not going to have any injectables or any filler, nothing like that. It's all just actual intense, I guess, skin work. But I think that'd be quite good. And she said to me, can I post some pictures of your mum before and after? I was like, absolutely, document the journey, because I'm so interested to see what she can do when somebody's never had anything done to their skin before. And I'll go as far as saying she absolutely loves, obsessed with
Ishka marine cream.
Ishka's marine cream. Ishka, please sponsor my mother. Like, if you're actually looking for any influencer, look for my mum. Like, she's obsessed with you.
She does
Your
love
biggest fan. The red marine cream.
Mm-hmm.
God bless her.
Last one.
Go.
Seems a bit ridiculous, but hard to agree on home decor with my partner. I have my strong vision. I think it's up to us.
Guys, it's up to you. Just go for it. Sorry.
I think order the things, build them up when he or she's out, and see when they see the final result, they'll believe you. And they'll be like, oh yeah, that looks nice actually.
Guys, if you look on my Insta, you'll know my taste of my living room, and most of you listening to this will have kind of seen that, I'm guessing, from my stories. Richard Tate wanted me to put up his framed Grimsby FC t-shirt in my living room. Just have a quick Google of what the Grimsby FC football kit is, please, and then come back to me.
I think football kit's enough, no matter what one it is. It's not going up in the living room, sadly.
Unless you played for England or Scotland. I'm sorry, love. That's not going in my living room. And he's like, I can have nothing in this house. No, you bloody cannot.
Yeah, because it's ugly.
You cannot have that, I'm afraid.
Also, they just don't have the touch the way we do. I mean, I don't particularly think my touch is the best, but I can make a room look nice.
Yeah.
We don't need, like, sports things going on all the time.
If we had the space and a room where he could have his own little room, honey, go for it.
Well, that's what Jason's got. He's got his own wee man cave.
But yeah, the answer to that, I'd say just go for it. They'll be happy eventually.
Yeah, I think so. Ignore. Just say, yeah, I'm going to order that, the thing they want, and just don't do it.
But then in fairness, right?
They're paying half of the house
If they are paying half of it, then yeah. I think if it's something I want, I'll always pay for it though.
But I think if it's, they just want what they think a house should have, I don't really think it's a personal taste.
Yeah.
The same way as maybe for us.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you just think we should have LED lights in the ceiling because your pal has them. But if we don't have that and I get as a nice big lamp, you'll like it.
Yeah, exactly.
You just need to have an alternative.
I do think women have that sort of homely touch. They make a house feel a home. Yeah. Although Richard does like to light the odd candle here and there.
So does Jason, actually. He likes some flowers in the house. He likes a wee candle burning.
We love it.
He likes getting the pumpkins out. He's wanting them out there now, and I'm saying, whoa.
Oh my God, guys, can we just end it on this quickly? We had a really nice message. I need to speed this out. We don't normally do this sort of thing, but I was quite touched by this because I love when our male pod pickies message and they actually admit that they listen to us, because we actually have quite a few. Hi, I hope you're both doing well and having a good day so far. If you guys were to do this, it would mean the world to me. My wife and I are huge pod piggies and watch every episode with our 4-month-old boy. Could you do me a massive shout out for my wife, who is going to be turning 29 years old next Wednesday and who is thriving through motherhood and being a first-time mum? My wife's name is Chloe Appleton and my son is called Cove Cyrus. Lots of love from the Appletons with a little pig emoji.
That is cute.
Thanks, Matthew. Hi. Hi to your lovely wife and your lovely son.
That's a nice name, by the way.
Isn't it? It is nice, isn't it? Cove Cyrus Appleton. Very nice. Oh, it's got an E at the end, so it might be Covey.
What would Cove
like
be?
An E, apostrophe on the E. That kind of gives it like a Covey. Covey, that's nice. It's giving Kobe.
But with a V.
Covey. Cute.
There you go.
Anyway, hi, thank you for that. I really, really love that. Now, don't anyone else think you're going to get a shout out, because you're not.
So once in a lifetime opportunity.
Anyway, we're going over to side dish now because we have a few other dilemmas of people messaging us some advice. So let's go over there. Please remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube, especially. If you're on a Sunday and you're thinking, especially now it's cozy Zoe season.
I think so.
There's nothing better than getting a little cuppa, bit of chucky, and getting a YouTube on with your feet up, with your blankie, maybe a heated blankie, and diving straight into one of our videos. So please do that. We would love that. Like, comment,
feel like
subscribe.
Even if you've listened to the episode, you can watch it on YouTube. It's different.
A bit of both.
It's a different experience over there.
See our facial expressions.
There's none from me, but a lot.
A lot from me.
Enough from you to make up for the two of us.
Yeah, I hate that about me, but lol. And if you listen on Spotify, please remember to follow us on there and give us a 5-star review, or Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favourite podcast, which would be us, I hope. Love you. And if you really love us, please come over to Patreon. We have our group chats. In fact, we have 2 group chats.
Booked
we have
and
our
Busy.
Booked and Busy, and we have our Pod Piggy chat, where lots of people share dilemmas, mostly advice, people asking advice, which is very handy. It's like a whole community of people just sharing other people's things that they love. And you also get our vlog specials now. So we've started being quite good at this, but we
Vloggers.
do monthly vlogs. You guys seem to love this. So if you want to have a little insight into our life outside of the studio, it's a very good time to catch up with us over there and give you all the inside goss. We also share little hot gossip things that we don't feel comfortable sharing on the main for all the sneaky little listeners out there. And we
have giveaways.
Lots of giveaways, early access to tickets to any of our events, which are coming up. If you are in the chat, you will know when our next event is, because we told you last week. We had a giveaway for Charisma for the lymphatic drainage last month. We need to pick that at the end of the month soon. So it's on the 1st of every single month that we give you something away, as well as audio and video. Lots of other little surprises. Okay. Love you.
Thanks for doing that. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Thanks, guys.
See you later.
Bye.